Hi, I'm Harry Schroeder.
And I'm Morgan Veal.
And we're through Shawnee Mission South, and this is Encounter Shawnee Mission.
First up on our list is the Hip Club at Brookwood. Let's go to Sam and Hannah for the story. Here at Brookwood Elementary, students and staff are trying to make their school a greener place, and they're starting by recycling.
At lunchtime, students help minimize the school's trash by recycling and composting their leftover lunches.
First of all, what is your job here with helping with the students?
I come in once a week and I just help remind them of what goes where. This is plastics and trash. We do have some things that go in trash if they have metal on them, and then that's compost.
Students can get more involved with the school's great initiatives by joining the Hip Club, where they get hands-on involvement with the environment.
How did the Hip Club get started?
Sure. There was some environmental initiatives going on at the school, but then each year it's just grown and grown as we've taken it to the next level.
What is Hip Club?
The H stands for healthy, and the P stands for planet, and then the I stands for you, and you're in the middle of helping a healthy planet.
What other things do the Hip Club members do?
Planting more trees.
Putting in a water barrel where rain and precipitation, they come down into the gutters, and the water barrel catches the water, and then it helps us water the plants.
Right now, we're planting bulbs in all of our gardens at the school, and other things we've done are like stream cleanups.
Brookwood has set a great example of how schools can be a greener place.
This has been Hannah, Morgan,
And Sam reporting with SMSD.
Wow, what a great look at how kids these days are really helping the environment. I am so proud of them.
I know, that was a great story. Now our next story is even scarier. It's the haunted house at Oak Park Carpenter. Let's go to Amanda and Allison for this story.
Once you get in, you don't get out.
Welcome to the Oak Park Carpenter Haunted House. Let's find out what this event is and what it has to offer.
The sixth graders, they put together an event night, and all the other grades come through, and we put together a haunted house. And with the haunted house, there's games and there's inflatables. There's a lot to do. It's fun.
There were lots of auctions, and there were face painting and photo booths.
Playing games, you could put someone in jail for 10 minutes, bound inflatables.
But what everyone really comes for is the haunted house. So let's take a look inside of this spooky attraction.
There was a haunted concession, then where they have all the billboards for movies coming out, and then just a haunted theater. Then there were different movies, and there was the Mummy Room. Then there was the Addams Family, and that was the end.
A lot of hard work goes into creating an event of this size, so let's see what kind of preparation went into it.
I'm amazed at how much time the parents and the sixth grade students put into it, and they spend the entire day putting together a haunted house, and I'm sure there's work that goes into it well before that so that the kids are prepared.
Some people came on Thursday night and set up, and then on Friday, lots of people came and helped set up through the entire day or just through the afternoon and stuff like that.
So what is the point of doing the haunted house?
I think it's a great community event. The kids really look forward to it, and it's a lot of fun to get all of the families together from the school.
I guess Miss Gill would probably say because it's showing your Halloween spirit, and that's all I can think of.
Yeah, and it's really fun, show your creativity.
I think it's a great community thing too, because there's people from kindergarten all the way through sixth grade, and then a lot of middle schoolers and even high schoolers will come back because they remember how much fun it was for them. So it's kind of like a old home week. I get to see a lot of the kids that I haven't seen for a while too.
We do it mainly to raise money for Wildwood because it costs a lot, and there's a large group of sixth graders this year.
What is Wildwood?
Where we, the sixth graders go and camp for 3 days, I think, and we get to learn about survival and stuff like that in the wilderness.
Reporting from the Oak Park Carpenter Haunted House with Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Allison Hines, Amanda Schwabauer, and Perry Schroeder.
Oh man, that sure was scary. I'm glad they got out of there okay.
So am I. And at Rose Hill, they're making math less scary. Let's go to Monica and Taylor.
We all know math isn't our favorite subject, but here at Rose Hill, they have their own special way of getting their kids pumped about math. Twice a year, they have a math night where their older kids can learn and have fun. So what exactly is math night?
It's learning in games. It's just a math-rich night, so the kids are coming here with their parents, and they get to show their parents a fun way to do math at home also.
5th and 6th graders come down, and we get free dinner, and then we go into the gym, and we play a lot of math games.
You play games and do puzzles and math. A night where you get to come eat pizza and have fun, play games.
So what makes math night beneficial?
We tend to focus on some of our weaker performance areas from the previous year state assessments and focus on those in a fun way that everybody enjoys, and I think we do improve some skills.
We have 4 focuses, like the things they scored the weakest on last year are the things that we're focusing on tonight, and we give them all a packet to take home to work on those same things.
They get that more confidence, and they're showing not only their teachers when they're here, but their parents, and they're feeling good about it. So when it does come time to take a test, they will remember, oh, I did that at math night, and it'll spark that memory.
Even high school students are getting involved. So why are they helping out their future Raiders?
I heard that they needed help with it, and I thought it'd be fun and a way to brush up on my multiplication.
It sounded really fun and really cute. It turned out that it was really fun. I had so much fun, and the kids were so happy, and it was so cute to watch them when they got the answers right on the things.
Everyone seemed to be having a good time and winning prizes, but there is always that one subject that gives you trouble.
Division.
I'd say those Rose Hill Rockets are on their way to acing those assessments. Reporting with SMSD Encounters, this has been Monica and Taylor.
Boy, they sure made math look easy. I wish I could have gone to math night.
So do I. But here's something more fun at Brookridge, Art Club with Chase.
As the conventional school day at Brookridge Elementary reaches its last few minutes, a select group of students start piling back in hopes of learning some new subjects. Mrs. Alexander, an art teacher at Brookridge, gave us some insight on what our art club was all about.
Our club started about a month or so ago. We've had about 5 meetings so far. This was the first year I've done an art club at Brookridge. I think there was a need for students to have after-school activities, and the school wanted to provide. I was happy to do an art club because that's my interest. My art teachers in elementary and high school even were very influential to me, and I've always enjoyed art. I like a variety of art processes, and teaching students really gives me the chance to be creative and try a lot of new materials. I think clubs are important at this age for kids to feel like they're a part of something, for kids to follow their personal interests. I think they spend a lot of time during the day doing what other people tell them to do, and I think the purpose of a club should be to give them a sense of belonging and an outlet for their interests.
But clubs also find another meaning at Brookridge in the form of service. Mrs. Hollander told us about her club's most recent project.
Years ago, we had a student council, and what we found was that it got really competitive, and the kids were out to get each other, and the kids that didn't win, it became a nightmare. And so the teachers that were the sponsors at the time changed it from being a student council to a service club, and so service is what we do. So right now we're running our United Way campaign. We'll be collecting cans in a few months for the Johnson County Christmas Bureau, and doing different activities throughout the school year just to make Brookridge a better community.
Brookridge is definitely on its way to becoming a better community. This has been Chase Allison for KSMS.
Those kids sure look like future Picassos and Leonardo da Vinci's, don't they?
They do. Our next story is Trailwood's 50th anniversary. Let's go to Rachel and Kelly.
This year, Trailwood Elementary is celebrating their 50th anniversary, and we're here to figure out what makes Trailwood so great.
Even after 50 years, Trowood continues its tradition of excellence.
A great community surrounding our school. We have great students, moms and dads, and everybody has the feeling that they want to do the best job they can, not only for their children here at Trowood, but for all the other kids.
In celebration of the 50th anniversary, students dug up a time capsule.
A chance to show the kids all of the things that were in the time capsule that was planted in the ground by the flagpole in 1976. And so we had a chance to enjoy all of the things that everybody thought was important back in 1976.
In honor of the 50th anniversary, Trowood has been celebrating since the beginning of the school year.
We just finished our first Trowood birthday party a couple weeks ago when we had our Thunderbird Trot, which was a little fun run through the community. And then after that was done, we had dinner for everybody, and then we had all kinds of inflatable rides for all the kids to play on.
The kids have some of their own ideas of what it was like 50 years ago.
I think it was like somewhere where it wasn't so colorful, and the teachers look kind of different.
Reporting with Shawnee Mission Encounter, this has been Rachel and Kelly.
50 years sure is a long time. Too bad we weren't there to look at the great history that they revealed from the time capsule.
Enough with the past. Let's focus on the future and the construction that's going on at Indian Woods. Let's go to Daniel and Curtis.
We're here at Indian Woods Middle School checking out the current construction project and the additions to the old gym. We asked the principal about the project and some of the new things being added on.
It's a complete gym. There's no bleachers, but it's a full-size gym, and then that's where the stage area will be. There'll also be a new fitness room. We'll now have 2 gyms, so that will be a lot more space for physical education. We'll have a stage area that will be larger and more up-to-date than so any type of productions or performances, we'll have a better facility for that.
We also asked the girls' PE teacher how the new building will benefit the students.
It'll give us more space. The fitness room will add a whole other facet to what we do and how active we can get the kids. It'll have treadmills, ellipticals, strength training equipment. It'll also be equipped with heart rate monitors. So we'll probably be able to get them in there like weekly. So we're getting our heart rates up, working on strength training, and a lot of good teaching will happen in there.
This summer, phase 2, they will totally remodel this area that we're setting in, and this will be the new office area. They're redoing all of the restrooms, the cafeteria, and the teacher's lounge. Then the following summer, they go into the area south of the breezeway and put in all new casework and new lockers.
Why did the Shawnee Mission School District decide to do the project at this time?
I think it was basically just to, one, because they had to add some renovations to the schools that they condensed. And the other is to provide us with better facilities and kind of give us more room to have more activities and things like that. So it'll just be a more up-to-date facility.
This has been Daniel and Curtis reporting with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Wow, that sure looks like a lot of fun. I'm pretty jealous of those middle schoolers.
Jealous of them? I'm jealous of the kids at Deemer who are rocking out to their own beat. Here's Sam and Molly with band.
Music is all around us, but where does it start? Here at John Deemer, it starts with the elementary school band program, where band director Chris Cole helps aspiring young musicians achieve their goals.
I teach the elementary bands in the South attendance area, and I also assist with the band at Shawnee Mission South.
Quarters, which look like a half note colored in solid. The tail or the stem of the note, remember, it can go up or down, and that doesn't change what fingering or slide position you do. That's still the same.
Last year, the district debated cutting the elementary school band program among its other budget cuts.
Elementary band has always been discussed as far as being something to, it could be a victim of the budget issue because of the situation in Topeka. But fortunately, the district realizes how important it is, and it's important to the community, and it's certainly important in the development of younger kids. And there's all sorts of research that you can look at to see how much test scores can be improved by being exposed and participating in music and the brain waves that are fired by doing all this. So it's certainly beneficial to younger kids.
So what do students enjoy most about participating in elementary school band?
It keeps me rhythmically in tune, and I just like it.
The first day I had band, because we learned our first notes, so yeah, it's fun.
Reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Sam Tankel and Molly Warshaw.
Those kids are really taking the lead with band at Deemer. They sure sound good.
And now in high school, they're taking the lead with their math education. Let's go to Clayton and Gabe.
Math classes can often be boring, but here at Shawnee Mission South, Mr. Laverne keeps his classes interesting and his students involved.
He can be a little bit funny sometimes, that's for sure, but he knows a lot of stuff. He teaches well. He doesn't teach too fast, he keeps everybody in the loop. But like I said, he knows how to break the ice sometimes, but still gets the job done and still teaches.
He's very enthusiastic about what he's teaching us, and it makes us really excited about it. And he uses a lot of technology and shows us videos and things on the computer to prove theorems and stuff, so it's cool.
Well, in my classes I try to use the whiteboard, the smart board quite a lot, and that's kind of been my normal piece of hardware that I use. From time to time I'll use the document camera or maybe the wireless slate, the airliner. And then on top of that, I'm trying to make use of websites, my own website, and just especially try to get as many good resources to get my students access to those good resources as often as I can.
Along with using a lot of technology in his class, Mr. Laverne uses a new method of teaching in his Calc 3 class to keep his students involved.
So it started about 10 or 12 years ago that in this particular class, Calculus 3, that I had students do some of the presentations. And what happened within that year of trying that idea was that it became, I thought, one of the best parts of the class.
It gives you a better perspective as far as they just within the last couple of days had to go through learning it themselves, so they know the struggles with that and they can help you out and show you how to get it done.
Well, it really forces you to learn the subject that you're teaching, because if you're just sitting in class and listening, it's so easy to zone out and really not get a full understanding of whatever the subject is. But when you have to teach it, when you're put in that environment, when you're in front of an entire class and you're it's for your benefit for a bunch of different reasons to know the material you're teaching, so you don't look stupid going up there and saying, I don't know what to do,
Reporting for Encounter, this has been Clayton Johnson and Gabe Guild.
Wow, look at those Smarties.
This has been Encounter Shawnee Mission.
I'm Morgan Beal.
And I'm Perry Schroeder.
Thanks for watching.